Welcome back to part 6 of our walkthrough of Return to Moria. Hope everyone had a good weekend, and hope y'all have been enjoying the video so far. Last time we left off, we had just built the replacement pipe to go into the furnace that we had discovered over in the Elven Biome. But what I think we're going to do, after some consideration, after we take out this attack here, we are going
destroy you first
to move our base.
We got
I think that we need
orcs.
to move it closer. I think it will help us
This
out
one's
a little
done
bit
in.
more. Especially when we're trying to move things or do things in these newer areas. Oof, I am not doing that well right now.
That's one more for me. I'll get you next time.
There we go. Defended properly. So, well, really quick, we'll go top back up our armor, make some food, and then we'll go see where we want to start building a base. I think that that's our next move. I know we built some things. We built this place up thinking we'd be here for a while, but I do think that it's about that time. Alright. And if we're going to have to walk this thing anywhere, it would be great to have a place already set up, like a new safe area, because we're probably going to have to heal. We're going to have to get things straightened away on our character before we do so. We do already have some materials on us, so I think it'll make the trip a little bit easier. But here we go. Something I did find out is that you can sprint. I actually was playing this game with some other people in a whole different server, and found out you can sprint. I also found out a couple new features that I hope to include in these upcoming videos, including this one. Things that definitely make the game a lot easier to deal with. Oh, one-shot that guy. I'll take a little meat. Never know if you're going to need it. I know we are currently sitting on a plethora of food back at our base, but once we start moving things, it's going to be a little bit more difficult to do what we're doing now. Just running around and trying to, you know, get out and about. So let's see here. Run past those wolves. Assuming I can just run past them. Oh, did not work. Block. Oh, I was hoping that would be enough. I think I've already got to replace the hammer again. I'll fix it. Man. I did not make the meal like I said I was going to. Ah, well. When we get to where we're going, we'll have to make a hearth whenever we find where we want to build at. I definitely think sprinting eats through your food sources a lot faster. But I think building it in this biome is going to be what we do. It's a good midway point. At least it feels like one, you know. and I think we'll get a good little area going out of it. I do know that it's a little bit more filled with enemies, but I think we can deal with that. Not that building. I definitely don't want to interact with these bears. Let's see. We'll just run right by here. Is there a gap here? There is. But there's a wooden platform, so what we'll do is we'll go around here. I thought about building across, but, you know, I think I just went the wrong direction to really do what I wanted to try to do, and that's sneak past things and get back to a location that would be suitable for a base. I'm hoping to make a little bit more headway in this episode as far as, like, getting the base built. Maybe towards the end of it we'll get that pipe taken care of. I would like to see that come to fruition so we can start seeing what comes out of that furnace, seeing what comes out of crafting there.
Smells like elf. How can you smell anything over your own stench?
Hell, they say it smells like elf. I'm a dwarf. It does not smell like elf. Well, unless this area just smells like it, but still. What I want to do is I want to go over here to the right and see, because I think over here, oh, turned a little early. I guess I am going to have to take these guys on. There was a section that looked very appealing.
Dwarves.
What was that?
That is all you've got?
Get these coins. Man, we did that quick. Orcish key. Oh, hey, look at that. Open up a chest. Jade. Elven arrows. Piercing ×3. That's a cool little thing. We'll have to remember this chest is here. That's the first chest I've opened. I didn't even know they would drop orcish things like that. So what I was thinking is I know the orcs are right outside the base, that if we build it right here, but I've already lit these lights right here, and what I think we do is we just go ahead and put a hearth in here, and this be a temporary base. It's not very big, but we can extend the walls out, make it look nice, you know? At least for now. It doesn't have to be a permanent base. I definitely think once we get into that area, to the mines, that's where we really go ham on our base building, because I bet you that's going to be an area we're in for a while. So, let's go ahead and see what we need to do to build a hearth. We're going to need some stone. Alright, so, let's see here. Anything made of stone? I think there is a, yeah, there. We can get some stone out of that. I know that's coal, but you can still get stone out of it. So we'll go there, we'll get the hearth built, then hopefully we'll get some food made really quick. Oh no. Okay. I thought I was in some trouble there. Oh. Gapples. Or grapples. Whatever. Grapples. Yeah. Let's go ahead and drop. We'll drop some of the. We'll drop the coins. For just a second.
Something's over there.
Okay. That at least helps us get some of our stuff back. Now let's go ahead and bring it back out our fork here and do what dwarves do. Oh, no mining song this time. That's okay. I think... Wrong button. There we go. Yeah, we got enough to build the hearth. So what we'll do, we'll mine out just a little bit more stone, because we definitely want to put up some walls, want to put up some doors, things of that nature. Do not want to go without that. And then we'll build some chests to start moving some stuff over. May go into that, what we may end up doing is going into that other building across the way. You probably saw it on the way over here, but it's got some planters out in front, and that might end up being a good thing, getting some of that going. Oh, ran out of stamina. Go ahead and collect that. I do like how things stay on the ground when you leave them there, because that would be how it really is. Oh, see, now we can start singing, but too late. I've already got what I wanted.
I see prey ahead.
Do we want that? We do need some food, so I think, even though I have some meat on me, we're gonna go ahead and get this. Oh, where did you come from? When I was playing with the people I was playing with recently on this game, you know, they were wondering why I use the axe more. And while the sword is good, don't get me wrong, sword has its place. It is a lot faster swinging. I feel like the damage output of the axe is worth it. You see, I'm doing. I can still kill those in one hit with the axe and with the sword. But when it comes to these guys or anything else, it's like, man, they are really tough to kill. And do you want to take the time to sit there and, you know, piddle away at them, basically? Alright. I think what we'll do is we'll put the hearth back here. Yeah. Give it a little bit of ambiance in the corner. So now that that's fixed up, yeah, get some of that going again. Now, how far out will it let us build? Stone wall. It lets us build out pretty far. I think what we do is we go ahead and make this little area here ours.
Moria will be ours.
Is he attacking my freshly made weapons? Oh, he was.
Attack!
Whew. Alright. I wish there was a way to take that. Is there a way to take that down? Does that get rid of their spawn point? We're gonna try it. An orcish key. Okay, so maybe the keys are dropped by these totems here. Okay, first things first. Let's get in here, build some chests, put some things in the chests, and then we'll take a look at that, because that's definitely worth investigating, I would think. Maybe not right this minute, because we do have things we want to accomplish in this episode. But the possibilities. Alright, and I think what we'll do is we'll cap it right over here. Okay. Go ahead and get a stone wall right here. Gonna need more stone. Alright, I think we have enough to cap that off right there. Yeah, we do. Okay. It's not really a perfect fit, but it'll do. It'll do. Like we said, it's not really so this is something I figured out. It's not really our official home base right now, but it's something we're going to make into a base for a while. Or at least for a little while. This is something I found out. I had this hammer this whole time. Did not know you could repair structures. That is definitely something new that I did not know of. Everyone else that's probably played this game a little bit, that's a little further on than I am, you probably already have known it, but... Okay, let's go ahead and get some food. Let's see. Oh, I need a meal table. Okay. Let's go ahead and craft one of those. Okay. Table. Meal table. Here we go. Rotate it. I don't mind it going in this corner because I'm the only one here. Now let's get some food. Meat. Probably take us 2 meals to fix this up. And we'll have to remember to come back here. With our goods, and we can craft whatever we need here. I guess also while we're at it, what we can do is make a bedroll. We aren't doing anything fancy with this area. Yeah, we started starving. I mean, that makes sense. I'd be starving too. And there you go. Just like that, we're healed up. Or, not healed up, but we got food. Alright, so what we should do now, we'll build some of those chests we were talking about. Chest, here we go. What we'll probably do is rotate them. I actually kind of like it right there. I don't know if we should rebuild the pallets just because we might be moving bases soon after this. Or this could be another in-between base. Keep it as an in-between. That way we don't got to keep traveling back and forth so much. Alright, for now, let's go ahead and get in here. We'll put all this ore, stone. Keep the coal, we'll keep the wood for now. Put the fabric, keep the metal fragments. We'll put the hide up. Put the hide scraps up. Put this jade that we found. And the coins. And we'll put the meat. Actually, I built multiple chests. I should probably divide this up. This will be the fabrics chest. So we'll put things back over here. Actually, we'll call it the materials chest. I think that's a better idea. That way we're not getting too specific. We can reorganize once we get things here. Alright. Sorry, a little too much back and forth there, I know, but I made the decision. Okay. So now we can go and... Oh. Man, so many of those badgers. But, hey, we haven't seen those guys respawn. Have not seen them do it yet. So that is a positive note. More gold, more jade, and elven arrows. Let's go back to that other spot really quick, grab those, then we'll go back to the base, drop that stuff off, and then we'll go back to our original base. Nothing. There is, in fact, a way to get rid of their spawn points. Which, who knows, that may end up coming in handy later. Okay. I guess I could change one of these to a door, but I kind of like that we kind of funnel them into one side, or at least one side that I can see at least. What I'll probably do, so we can continue to see at night. Definitely got to make sure we continue to shut those doors. Okay. Couldn't pass up the opportunity to do what we just did there. To be honest, I did not mean to attack that. Just want the meat. And since we know that we can now take out these orc encampments, I think it's best we clean them out.
That's a one more for me.
Oh, and a wolf too. Great. Okay, let's go get this thing before they spawn back in, because that was not fun having to deal with multiple enemies on multiple sides. Oh, another statue. We'll go ahead and put that on our character for now. Oh, I think we're gonna have to make another trip back to the base. I didn't... Yep, too many distractions. And we probably should sleep, considering it's nighttime. It will have to wait till morning. We will eventually get set out on this adventure back to the base. Okay, let's go ahead and put this stuff up. Stone. I wish there was kind of like a quick move button. I know this gives you a little bit more freedom to assign things, but still. Alright, before we go off to sleep, we'll go ahead and make up some roasted stews for in the morning, and those should be done after we rest for the night. I think that was a good little excursion so far. Look at there, it's all done. And since we acquired some iron ore, that should give us enough to fix this forge here. And when we bring back some stuff, some provisions, what we'll do is we'll go ahead and make the repair smithy when we come back. It's not our most top priority. Alright, let us head on the way. And when we get back, the furnace will be ready, and we should be more prepared. I'm not gonna kill them this time, just
Wyatt, I see prey ahead.
He may see prey, but I say, you know, we need to wait. I'm not gonna sprint nearly as much as I was. I want to save that a little bit, just because I think what I'm figuring out is that sprinting takes up a lot more of your energy, and if that is the case, I don't want to do it too often, because especially if I'm going to be traveling back and forth, I don't want to have that become an issue while I'm making these long trips with our gear. If anything, what we may end up doing is just putting everything into like a storage container, or not a storage container, but all the stuff on my character, and then we'll take certain materials at a time. I definitely know we have a lot on the pallets back at the base. That's going to take a while to move. And it may end up being that I don't move everything in this video, just so we can get some things accomplished. But I would like to move most of our base, if not all of it, to the new location. That definitely seems like a better thing to do. For all those that have watched every episode that we've put out so far, thank you for your continued support and helping me with the growth of this channel. I know episode 5 isn't doing that well. I do think that we'll pick it back up the more we accomplish some things, or just continue to put out content. Like I said, it's just something I'm really enjoying doing. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Definitely enjoy the game. The game is really solid. I think it's really fun to play. I can kind of get lost, to be honest, in these episodes really quick. They're just so fun. There's so much to do. There's so much to see. I mean, I love the architecture in this game. I'm not usually a big architecture person, but man, I mean, just look at that. Look at that. Glorious. I mean, every room you go into, every area you go into, like, yeah, you see some similarities, because obviously it's dwarven architecture, but for the most part, everything I've seen is new. Everything I've seen is a whole new area, and nothing's repeated. You know, like, you may see certain similarities, but you're not getting the same exact thing, just reprinted. You know, I know that when you start the game up, it tells you that it's going to be randomly generated, and I think that that's an awesome thing. I think that it's adding that element of each time you play, you're going to have a different experience. And maybe when we're done with the campaign, because this is the campaign version, maybe when we're done with it, we move on to like a sandbox mode, because they do have that, and it's just making Moria your own, basically. I think that would be fun. Alright, let's take a look at our bag. So we'll put the miscellaneous things up really quick. No, I do need to repair really quick, actually. Then we'll put the miscellaneous stuff up. Okay. Miscellaneous chest is this one here. Let's go ahead and put the coins in there. I'm not going to put the hide in there because it doesn't actually go in there. Fabric chest. Okay. Go ahead and put some food in the chest. Okay. Let's go ahead and start grabbing stuff out of the pallets, because I definitely think they're the building materials that we're going to need. Let's deposit all, and then we're going to start taking stacks as much as we can carry. Wow, we were able to hold it all to take out the spots. It didn't even take all the spots. So what I think we'll do is we'll go ahead and take all the elven wood. How are we looking on space? 2 stacks. Okay, you can only hold 50 in that one. We'll take all the stone. Okay. Definitely take the iron ingot because it's the only one we got. We'll take the coal, but luckily we've seen a lot of coal locations. I think we leave the hammer here. Thor would be so upset. You want me to put the hammer down? I do. I do. For now. But we will be back. That is a guarantee. So let's go ahead and grab that. And what else should we leave? We're not planning on mining anything, so let's go ahead and also leave the pickaxe for now. Open up our tool chest here, put it with the other one, and let's try to get this iron ore out of here. And then that's all the pallets, and then we can just start moving stuff in chests. I can't even fit it all. Oh, Shamoy. I don't wanna. Nah. We just go, we'll come back, gather that too. It'll just have to come with us. But anyway. Onward we go, back into the blackness. Food-wise, I'm not necessarily too worried about it. I know I probably should have grabbed food first, but I'm thinking we have some food already sitting back at home base. So what we'll do is we'll just leave it as it is, and we'll eat when necessary. And let me know in future episodes if you want me to cut out these running portions. I'm kind of liking putting them in just because it gives us some talking points, gives us a chance to breathe, recoup ourselves. But if at some point you guys want to see those disappear and me just kind of cut them out in post, let me know. I'm trying to learn still how to use certain aspects of the editing software that I use. That's a wolf. Can I outrun the wolf? I don't feel like fighting right now. So far, I feel like the fastest dwarf alive. I mean, hey, if that's not a record, I don't know what is for dwarves. And hopefully this game volume is not too loud for y'all. I'm still trying to kind of pick a middle point for that, because I don't want to like have no game volume for y'all. I do want you to hear the sights, the sounds, the music when we do sing. I think those are intricate parts of the game that I just don't want to cut out. But if you feel like the balance is off still, feel free to let me know. I am not opposed to either criticism or to just ideas, you know. It's never a bad thing. Let's keep going. Should be no orcs. Yep. That's awesome. I am so glad I figured that out, that those can be destroyed. And hopefully that helps somebody else that comes through and has the same issue in this area of constantly spawning enemies. I do like that these things keep spawning in your home base. That's going to give us an endless supply, basically, of hide and meat. There we go. Alright, let's go ahead and build our pallets back. Not the right one. Here we go. Okay. Let's get the wood pallet. Let's get the elven wood pallet. Stone pallet. Coal pallet. And iron ore pallet. And what I may do is grab these ingots out and see if it'll let me make the iron ingot pallet. Ugh, need 6. Well, I know I can always smelt some. Alright, first things first. Let's go ahead and get to our wood. Elven wood. Stone. Coal. Ore. Interesting. Learn something new every day. Alright, grab the ore here. Keep the coin off. Grab the stone. I don't think we have anything in any other chests. Alright, I think we're already on our way to getting back again. Let's go ahead and make us a quick meal, get our energy replenished. I did not actually have meat. Interesting. Oh well. Maybe we'll eat something when we get back to the other one. I made it here with a full thing. I think we can do the same heading back. We won't drop too much. Only thing I don't like is that these things keep spawning out here. Okay. Let's go ahead and head back. Hide. Did we get everything out of this? At some point it may be good to start taking those wards and actually using them. I know they have some for power, they got some for speed, they've got some for like crafting, things like that. I think it may be at some point advantageous for us to do that. Oh, that bear was gonna come after us. I was like, why did the music kick up like there's an attack? Forgot we're running through bear territory on our way around the area here. Okay. Here we go. Back into our little direction. Also, I was thinking of some talking points. I'm still trying to get used to talking, period, in these videos. Not really used to doing that. I always have played games, but never been used to talking openly like I'm talking to you, right now. But I feel like I'm getting better at it. And something I was thinking about, one of the talking points of talking about was, what are shows that you're watching recently? I've been watching a new anime, new to me, called The Legend of Galactic Heroes. And I'm actually thoroughly impressed with it so far. Definitely more of a strategical watch. It's not really like fast-paced, should I say? But it's also not boring in the slightest to me. They have a lot of nice components going on with it between both sides. You get both perspectives, both what I consider to be the villain and the good guys. Definitely delves into the land of politics and previous history just being foretold in anime and futuristic settings. Earth is in it, but Earth is like destroyed basically, like we killed ourselves in a way off of the planet, so we went to the stars, you know, and I think it's a cool concept. Kind of reminds me of Titan AE. I don't know if y'all remember that one. Sort of reminds me of that, how we kind of brought about our own destruction and then humans are left to be out in the universe. I haven't seen aliens, granted. I've just seen humans, but it's not to say there's not some before I finish the show. I'm only in like season 4 or something like, or season 3, not season 4. But it's still a very good watch. I'm having a lot of fun with it. Definitely one I would recommend. But let me know down in the comments, like, hey, what are you guys watching? What are y'all into? Maybe I'll add it to my watch list. Give it a check out. Might be worth checking out. Who knows? Let's go ahead and grab some food. I want to leave some here since I'm running back and forth a lot. But for now, we shall grab most all of this. I have 52 meat here. Let's leave the seeds for now. Grab that. Let's go ahead and eat this cranberry. Alright. Oh yeah, we got steel from one of those chests we opened up. I was like, where did that come from? Let's definitely take that with us. Fabric. Man, we have so much stuff. I'll take the hide. Yeah, this is going to be so many trips. I think what I'll end up doing is, like I said, I may just take this stuff bit by bit. And I may do some of it offline, just for the fact that there's so much stuff back at our base. I mean, we made a really good run the last time, but man, if we got a chest like that, where everything's so spread about, I don't see us getting that done in this episode. Like I said, I would like to get that furnace up and running for everybody. So what I think we'll do, this is what I'm thinking. We're going to go ahead, do this run back to base. With the materials that we have, we should have what we need to make a trip back to base one more time, pick up that pipe piece, run it to the furnace, we'll put it in, see what happens, and then we'll end the episode after we get that done. I think that that's a really good stopping point. I think we've gotten a lot accomplished as far as moving around, seeing some things, hey, checking out some new features like the sprinting feature, which I think has a unique attack on the sword. It's kind of like that. Sometimes you get stuck in an animation and you're not able to swing. I feel like that happens to me more often than not. Any more meat? Yep. Might as well grab this meat. I mean, we may have a whole big stack back at base, but heck. If it's just gonna lay here on the ground, I might as well take it. Alright. And we got some veins still marked off. Can't forget about those at some point. I know there was another spot I was thinking about making into our base, and it was this one here. we had it lit up, but I'm thinking, man, we really want to get into this Elven Biome more. We really want to get to the mines. I think we just make the base closer, you know, make it in the Elven Biome. It's a lot more work getting things over there, but I think at the end of the day, I think it's going to end up being a better thing. Because it's all going to be closer. We don't got to go back anymore. Unless we just feel like we missed something, you know, or we wanted to check out another way that we didn't take before. But I feel like we're doing a really good job of choosing our directions. Not really missing out on things, because I feel like we've gained so much. I mean, just this biome alone tells you, like, hey, we found elven wood. We found the furnace. We found these things that you wouldn't have found if you took the main route. Because we wouldn't have found that. We would have gone that direction, to Duran's Highway. Which maybe if we had gone that way, it tells us to go this way. I don't know. That's kind of the beauty of the decision, you know? Like, we made it as a unit here, and we stick with it. Is that bear still here? It is.
Quiet. I see prey ahead.
I see a bear ahead. No. Run! Yeah, that's right, dear. We run. By the way, that's our little campfire. I don't know if some people know that or not. I just can't believe I had to do that, though. But I am glad that we built that there, for the fact that it kind of helps us if we're, like, say we're right here, but we can't quite make it. We can always grab whatever we need right there, really quick. Alright, let's get in here. May have to make some more Ooh. Oh. Gotta be careful when walking in the door. I did not mean to place this so close where I just start grabbing things out of it. Alright, what do we got here? Nothing? Okay, this shall now be the food chest. Cabbage. Onion. Those are spices. I'm gonna put them on the side. This is a vegetable. Gapples. I think I'm gonna need to keep some gapples on me. No, let's not. We need the extra space. Alright, this one... Yeah, let's make another one. This will be our miscellaneous chest. I know we called this the material chest. I'm doing there. There we go. I think we leave that in there for now. Yeah, I think that's what we do for now. Alright. Now we make, you know, we make our pilgrimage. But first, I do think I was right. We're going to need these on us. I don't think we can really leave without it on our character, because if we're gonna have to make that trek with that pipe all the way here, that's gonna take some time, and we're probably gonna need the energy, especially since we're doing this at night. Magna. Interesting. Alright. I will use the sprint feature. If anything, we might run across some more meat along the way back. Excuse me, bear. At some point, when we get some better gear, we will take on a bear. Because I bet you there's some pretty good food recipes from bears. I mean, if you've ever had real bear, it's a little gamey, but not bad. I've only had a sliver of it, but it's pretty good. Also had buffalo. Buffalo was pretty good. I definitely had to season it, marinate it. It turned out really well, in my opinion. I will utilize the sprint feature for now. I definitely see it dwindling us a little bit, but I think it's going to become necessary as we travel this particular route. You know, and I have been thinking if we did take the pipe and destroyed it, I don't know if it would let us, but destroy it and recraft it closer, would it be easier than what we're about to attempt? But we don't do things just because it's easy. We're hard-headed. We've already crafted the thing. I don't want to craft it again. So we're gonna grab it and we're gonna take it this far. I don't know why, but that statue coming up on me in the dark kind of scared me a little bit. Not gonna lie. And our character's not tired yet, so I think we can just keep going through the night. I think we're pretty decently rested. I'm assuming that's what that blue bar is. I have yet to really check that out in our tips. But, alright, let's go ahead and eat. Okay, we'll grab some more stuff before we head out, of course. Grab the gold. Grab the crystal flare. Grab the quartz. Grab the books. Yeah, I think then we grab the rest of these. I mean, granted, I can only use that here at the moment until I craft me another repair station, but I can always keep some on me. And anything else in the food? We did leave some food last time. We'll go ahead and grab these seeds, actually. Grab these arrows. Are they different types? They are. Do that. Grab the hammer back. We'll put that back on our person. Nothing in that chest, so grab a thing of fabric. We've got so much fabric, it's kind of crazy, but alright. We start the journey. Alright. This is going to take a while. Seeing how fast... Can I sprint with this in my hands? Cannot even hit the sprint button. I mean, I can hit it, but it's not doing anything. That's going to make this a little bit harder. But I literally am thinking to myself, when have I done anything easy? I don't think I've streamlined anything necessarily other than maybe the pallets. Everything else has been kind of a grind, really. Not in a bad way. I'm just meaning, like, I've come across wood relatively easily, but I mean, I've got a big stack of that going. Elven wood, had to go get that a whole bunch. We crafted that lore case, which now I'm going to have to tear down that case, and we're going to have to take it all the way back with us, along with the lore scrolls. Definitely going to take us some time. Also, let me know if in the future you may want to see some other people in the server with me. I do have 2 people that might possibly be willing to join. One in particular, but I know maybe the second one would be up for it. Just something to kick around. Let me know in the comments if that's something that you think you might be interested in seeing some other people. I won't know exactly how to get their audio on here, but at least then maybe you're seeing more than just my character, and maybe see some more progress done in the episodes. Or in the parts, should I say, not really episodes. I am bone cold. I will say, I feel like this is maybe like what they wanted to see, like put you in a walking stance, because this is definitely taking some time. I wonder if, like, at a certain point, if you get heavy enough gear, if you walk like this, like you go over your weight limit, sort of like a Skyrim mechanic. I doubt that that's the case, considering we've held stacks upon stacks of materials. Ah, I did not really feel like fire. Ow. Killed that quick. Obviously our dwarf was ready to go. Now, here's going to be a fun part. How do I get up these areas? Can I climb? Can I walk up them? I can walk up that part. Now this, I don't know. I wonder if I drop that right there, climb up, carry. Look at us go, being inventive. I mean, that's probably something somebody already is gonna tell me, like, oh, I already thought of that. but hey, cut me some slack, Jack. We're almost to the part where I think this is gonna get harder, because we gotta go past the bear. There's definitely been an increase of those badger-looking things over near our base. It's going to be interesting. Luckily, we don't have to deal with the orcs, though. That's a good thing. But if a bear attacks us, I don't know how we get away from it. Crazy that this area to me looks a little darker in certain spots. Like if I look over here, darker. Over there, lighter. Here, a little darker. But in the cave, I could see a little bit better. Just crazy. I guess less shadows maybe for things to bounce off of, you know? Like in here, lots of trees, lots of things to block more of the light coming through. In a cave, it's more, yeah, you got rocks, but they reflect, you know? I don't know. What do y'all think? Is that bear sleeping? Oh, no, of course. He's right there. I wonder if I can destroy his home. Or I'd have to maybe take him out just to get some peace on this route. Because he's literally the only real threat now that I got these guys out of the way. This episode, I think, is going to match more alongside of the first one we did, where I kind of just lost track of time and just really enjoyed the making of the content. But I am really having fun with this. So let's go ahead and we're going to go ahead and put this in. We're going to see what happens when we do so. I'm excited to see what happens. I definitely know that from what it said, steel is going to be crafted there. And we need steel for these. A steel hammer. We need a steel pickaxe for the mines. And I'm wondering what else we can craft. I mean, I bet you this opens up so many more possibilities. You saw some, I think, in my knowledge of crafting things. We'll be able to craft a whole bunch of different things. And it's just also exciting. I'm very excited to see the direction we're heading right now. We're still at 220 fat bottoms deep though. I mean, once we get to the mines, hopefully we'll get deeper, but for now, I like it. Meat. Man, did I just leave meat laying around all over the place? I guess I have fought a lot of things, though. I mean, in all reality. Not going to be able to make that jump. Did I bring any wood? None. Okay. See? This is why we built the base close. Was so that we can make runs back and forth. If needed. And thankfully, it was needed this time. Oh, have I opened this? I don't think I've opened this. Oh, man. Elven arrows. Nice. Wow. I can't believe I didn't do that.
Quiet. I see prey ahead.
I'm not being quiet about this. Dang it. Okay. I'm in a hurry. How was I needing wood? Okay, first, we'll go ahead and put some things up just because don't see the point in holding on to it all. Crystal flare, quartz, books. That's going to go in the food. That's going to go in the food. This is going to go in the materials chest and materials chest. Alright. Food. Put these seeds in here. Go ahead and put these. Did I not have some arrows somewhere? I did. Okay, I put them in here. Alright. Let's grab a little bit of wood. I don't know how much we're going to need. We'll make a quick meal. Get our stamina up, and then we'll get the show on the road. I'm ready to get this started. I wonder if the steel hammer is better than this one. Because this fixes things pretty quick. I mean, that does take... I thought that is a little bit longer than what I would particularly like. But hey, it's still a lot faster than some things. Alright, let's eat. Let's do this. Oh, how's my armor looking? I mean, we're okay. I think we're fine. I was just about to say, maybe we need to craft a smithy. Nah, let's just do this. I think we've all waited long enough. carry it. Ugh, defying physics. Okay, let's go take a look. Oh, that's so cool. Is he gonna like that? Because it doesn't even look. Oh, it is. Oh, look at that. Wow, look at all that. Wait, what? A horse?
In the deep! They are coming!
Oh my goodness. Okay, we're doing this.
We got
Let's get some
orcs!
light. I know these don't last near as long, but... That was quick. 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 Quick.
That is all you've got?
Woo. Oh, got a big one coming.
Ha! This one's done in.
Oh! Come on.
That's
look at
one
my
more
sword.
for me.
Okay, I see why the people I was playing with before, they use the sword. It's so much faster. And I don't use near as much stamina. Whew! Oh my goodness. I'm rich. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, the gold coins. Oh, the gold coins. It's not like gold was the root of evil in some sort of fashion in dwarven culture. Looking at you, lonely mountain. Anyway. Let's get the coin, get the scraps, metal fragments. I mean, I'll take all this gold if they just want to give it to me. Don't know what it's for yet, but not gonna turn it down either. Grab meat. Let's take a look at this now. It gave us a whole bunch of different stuff. So we can do the steel. We have already 5 steel. Let's remember that. We picked that up in a chest. Heck, we can make the steel hammer and the steel pickaxe straight away when we get back to base. Bronze ingots to make a shield wall. See, it's tier 2 though. Oh. Oh, it's a masterwork shield though. Is the shield I have on a masterwork shield? It is not. It's just a regular shield. Huh. We may end up crafting that. We can also craft an actual spear. And it takes bronze too. I'm thinking where we're heading has a lot of bronze. Because it's definitely gearing us up for bronze. So we'll go back to base. Get our spoils distributed. And I think we'll go ahead and call it an episode. Right there. Luckily, we're right here next to the forge. And again, blessing. Wow. That was a lot of killing, though. I am surprised I didn't take more damage than what I did. Seeds. Nothing. Okay. We'll go ahead and deposit our wood. Get in our food chest here. Put our meat up. And again, offline mode, I will probably finish moving over our gear. I won't be crafting anything without y'all being here. So all those steel products will just get ready to see what that has in store for us. I want to see what this gold does. I know there's something you can craft with the gold. I just don't know what yet. Wait, actually I need back in there. I'll go ahead and put this up. I'll leave this bread on me because I can fuel myself with it. And we'll leave these on me. Actually, we'll take the 99 out. Yeah, take the 99 out. Keep that there. Take that. I'll take this because we're gonna need it. Steel. It said elven wood was required, so let's go ahead and grab a little bit of elven wood. Grab 42. I don't think we'll be using near all of that, but all right, folks. Thank y'all for watching. Hope y'all are enjoying the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Hopefully we'll get back to daily uploads. I think we'll start off right now, just taking the weekends off. But if the series grows a little bit more popular or anything, we might, pick up like a Saturday or a Sunday. But, alright. Thank y'all again. Have a good one.